Hello, everyone. Welcome to the William channel and the William Live Show. Back on again. Now we've got to keep our show kind of fresh and newish things coming. We're not going to stand still. So we've got some new things for you today. Studio guest Billy Bass. Sherlock's in the studio, but you'd like to see Billy Bass, wouldn't you? There he is, and he'll be singing a song for you later. There's Billy Bass. Aliens, little aliens in here. There he is. Guess we get the space questions. Sherlock Bear. Of course, he represents the Sherlocks in that. And, of course, we do have the Sherlocks. And now it's time for us to change. We're going to start the change now. We're going to play our new game, and this is called our knockout trophy. You'll be knocked out. There he is, look. It's him, the man that couldn't hang. There he is. He's in this corner of your screen. So, we kick off with the show. The show must come first before anybody. So, where we go to the show. We got competition today. Now, how the competition works is the three of us decide, as Billy Bass, me, and the Sherlocks, and any disputes, little alien will jump in and help her. If we get anything wrong, well, the first that we've stated counts, and not any secondary. We will review them and give you the results in the next few days. A monkey from MSM. Leave this show now and go and sign in. So let's see if he makes a monkey or a mess of it. I'm going to spin there. And that should be him, but that's not quite him somewhere. He's flashing with his red light. Now, we are going to be flashing up and on over the next few days because it's going to be a heat wave here. We have heat warnings where we're getting well into the 30s, and we're not used to that, We've got 23 today, so that will be fine. But it's Sunday, 27 or so, Monday at 31, and Tuesday 32, 33 has been mentioned. Crash down next Wednesday, mind, when the rain comes. Crash down to 19 again. That's average. So push on. We'll start the game. Now, this is how it works. We got the three people here in the studio, but we're only giving our predictions. This is not final. When the public speak for themselves, then you will know that is final. So some of you are going to go missing. You don't know that, don't you? Are you trembling in your boots yet? Well, you shortly will be. They're split into matches now. Here's the first match. And Billy B put this one up as his choice today, but that doesn't mean anything, as he always puts the first one up as his choice, and Sherlock is the second one. Right, the first one in the first match is Abe Link. Possessed Travis the Trout, and Billy likes that one, so that's okay. So he definitely give that one a vote. But the Sherlocks didn't like fish, and they like the second one. Bonnie Lopes Fish Market. Jimmy Hip Swinging Homer Simpson. That's what Shaw looks like. So they'll give him a vote. So that's ones each now. I have to make the decision. Aliens can help us if I get stuck. I have to make the decision. And some of them will be tough, but some of them will be fairly straightforward. Well, I mean, he'll never manage him, like that, Okay, up to me to make the decision. I would say that depending on what he's doing in his career and his life and things like that, and his videos and that, I would say Bonnie Lopes Fish Market wins that one. That's what I would say, but the public will decide. And you get your results in the next few days. We'll move on to the second match. The Singing Fish Gods. The fish are all liked here by Billy Bass, and not so much by the Sherlocks who want to give the frogs another chance. The Singing Fish Gods were Furby Man's Alex Alligator Before Repair, and the second one is, in that set, Collector Studios 2005 Jimmy Frogs Country Yellow On the Road Again Rare. So just in case you didn't get used to the game yet, Abe Link was up against Bonnie Lopes Fish Market in the first match. In the second match, the Singing Fish Gods was up against Collector Studios. Okay, which one will win? I'll go for the Singing Fish Gods, and certainly Billy will, has 2 votes, but the show looks like Collector Studios. So in the studio here, that's 2-1 to the Singing Fish Gods. But the public will decide it when we get the results. Well, when you run through the competition at the moment. There's a prize as the knockout trophy. Now, whoever does best on here will come up against the master streamers. Now, they're ruthless, I will tell you before you go on. And our third match of the day is GQ 1995, and we do like him a lot just for his fish and his little bears and things. In fact, he was up for a nomination, perhaps for the Master Streamers. We'll see if he gets it. Jimmy Dancing Scooby-Doo Look, portion number 9 by the Searchers. And he's up against 360-101, so do note your match if you're looking there. And after the show, we will leave all the matches up there for you so you can have a look. And 360-101 sends Jimmy Animated Mockingbird Rare. Now the Sherlocks and that, they like him. And of course, but now you've got a chance with two animations, not fish. And so we'll go for GQ 1995. Billy Bass, do I get a one there? Yes. And Sherlock, no, you'll go for 360-101. Okay, that's not the final result, mind. That's just our predictions. We'll move on to the next match, which is Marty Snow. This is for the knockout trophy. This is only the first round. You've got to come up against the master streamers yet. That'll not be for a few days or so. Marty Snow, Dandy Swain Christmas Bear. Now the Sherlocks love them kind. But they also like Halloween Sea with the Jimmy Frogs Black. Yeah, very rare. And now the Sherlocks are scratching their heads. They don't know. Hmm. Billy Bass hasn't got a clue. He likes fish. Um. Hmm. Uh, a half of one each for the Sherlocks, you know. You can't have any halves. Sherlock, will you please say who you're going for? I think you're going for Marty Snow. Just his experience and things and the things he's been having on here. Halloween C, he's okay, he's very good. They do like him. We'll give him one, and Marty Snow one, and now it's up to me to decide. I'll go for Marty Snow. But this is not the final result, man. The public's got to get in on this, and they will do in the next few days or so. We move on to the next match. Any mismatches where I've missed a one or something, or somebody being withdrawn or something, it's we just move on. The next match is Kutaro the Ghost. The Dancing Santa in blue with a toy sack. Well, of course, Sherlock's love them. He'll be giving them one. Billy Bass is not interested in toy sacks. And they're both the same. Because Kutaro the Ghost is up against Mr. Snow Collector. Kutaro the Ghost dancing Santa in blue with a toy sack. Mr. Snow Collector, Jimmy Birthday Funky Monkey. And Billy don't like either of them. Come on, Billy, you have to vote for one. So the Sherlocks have got the sort of the upper hand there. The Sherlocks will go for, but they don't know which of the two they want to go for. So it's left to me. I think it's ones each. Are you going to come on my side, Billy? Oh, he is. Yeah. Okay, then. It's ones each at the moment. And I will decide. Mr. Snow Collector for that one. Though that doesn't mean he's won yet. The public's got to vote for him. And that'll take a few days. We'll bring you all the results when they happen. And there's a long list. So we have to start and push it, now. Now that you know how to play the game. Right, the next match we've got Seb's Workshop with Jimmy, 2007 Mini Booty Shaking Snowman, a blue version. Seb's Workshop is up against Ren YT, who says yeet. It might not be the best video, it's just the video that's come in at the present time. They might say, well, I have better videos in my cupboard. Well, I mean, I haven't seen them, You can brag as much as you like, but... Sherlock's, want to go for somebody? Seb's Workshop? Billy? You don't understand yeet. Ren YT? Can it? He doesn't know him. Seb's Workshop? No, he didn't know him. Well, what are you going? Are you going north each on that one? Because then I'll have to decide. Seb's Workshop, he is an animator. He has changed his name, but that doesn't worry too much. What he was in the past. Probably Ren YT as well, if every truth was known. But we don't know. We don't get any points for that. Should I vote in? I'm going for Seb's Workshop. So Seb's Workshop beat Ren YT. That's only in the studio, though. Move on to the next match. Tingo Fingo, new for 2022. The Home Depot animated Goblin Thief. And I like that one from Tingo Fingo. I've always quite liked Tingo Fingo. He bordered on the Master Stream at one time, but he didn't get in. And he's up against Leon Sion Tube, who was sometimes cannot pronounce his words, but his word is Up Lucy. We know he's very prominent and he puts them up, He puts quite a few up, But he's fairly new. And I think Sherlock's Tingo Fingo. Yeah, I think Billy B is Tingo Fingo. And I think I'd have to go for Tingo Fingo. So he sweeps that one. 3-0. But we'll see what the public say. And move on to the next one. David Otis is doing his sidestepper Frosty My version. Sherlock's do like it, but he's up against the Halloween Freaks 109. Tears the Clown and Ripper Home Depot 2022 for Halloween Freaks 109. What will win? Now I can tell you that once upon a time, last January, David Otis was in the Master Streamers just for the 1 month. We didn't have anybody else to put in. So he's fairly high on that list, even though he's not in the Master Streamers. And Halloween Freaks 109, it's name changes and things like that, which will bomb the fella, But he wants to go on haunting, so there he goes. I'd say ones each in the studio and I'll have to vote. We'll go for David Otis on that one. Our votes, minds are not influential. The public could change it all around when they vote. Ascend the Clown Haunter comes up next. Spirit of Halloween 2022, brand new theme, photos, signs and more. Ascend the Clown Haunter is up against the Halloween Freak Home Depot Halloween 2022 teaser. On past performances and what he's done and that, I would look at both. They're not for Sherlock's, they're not Sherlock's kind of stuff. They're not Fish, they're not Billy's kind of stuff. So we'll get them notes each on there and I'll have to decide. On what he's done in the past and the future, and the present time, I would have to go with Ascend the Clown Haunter for that one. But the public choice is final. The next one gets taken for a ride. Yep, he got taken for a ride. It's the Freight Train Drifter, the BNSF Z train on the Marceline subdivision in Atherton, Missouri. Now he's up against AMD, which I think his name is Andrew. We've followed him for quite a while. Now, Andrew, in a former life, probably way back last January, where he was bordering Master Streamers, just as a guest. But he slipped. The Freight Train Drifter is high up there as well. He's been high up, but he's not been in the Master Streamers. Difficult one to decide because one's about trains, the other one's about cooking tutorial. Episode 1, How to Cook a Perfect Well-Done Steak by AMD. Little Andrews, he knows how to cook a perfect steak. Billy B says, I'll just eat it raw. Sherlock says, I don't like snake. It's not a snake, it's a steak. Yeah. Neither of them can decide. North each, I think, in the studio, and I'd have to decide. No. As much as I like Andrews, I think I'm just swayed by Freight Train Drifter. I think I'll just have to go for him. The next match, I've got Super Bendy Logan. He's up against JH Productions. Super Bendy doing Clyde, low poly rig, and Larkin Command, low poly rig. Download in description at Pasta. That's Super Bendy Logan. He's up against JH Productions. JH Productions, 2 new home depot Halloween animatronic videos. Super Bendy Logan has been with us quite a long time, and it got that perhaps in his favour. He's done a lot of videos with us. JH Productions is fairly new, but not actually brand new, and it's a name change from his previous. They kind of decide in the studio, they're going Northridge, and I've got to decide. I'll go for Super Bendy. Super Bendy Logan. He won that one. Just in the studio, though, the public have to vote yet. Just in case we've got anything wrong here. The next match, we've got Jimmy Master Animatronics up against the Como Paso Los Judios de Pleo Facilio. I don't think he's got much chance with that. He's a brand new one. He's not brand new, he's been around the block, but it's Animatrator, it's changed names, it's come late. And I don't think he can shift Jimmy Master Animatronics. I don't think he got a chance with him. Jimmy Master Animatronics was in the Master Streamers also a while back. No, Como Paso don't have a chance there. I don't think. The studio says no. That's 3-0 to Jimmy Master Animatronics. And the next match is Loxy D. Now, he's been around, Loxy D. D, Free Mind, Anna Palanco remix. And he's up against that animatronic person who's going to do the Jimmy Dog without 4. That means he hasn't got a 4 code. Once again, the Sherlocks quite like the little dog. They're not sure about his 4 code. Why it's missing. And I believe he'll go with the other one, Loxy D, and it'll be for me to decide. That animatronic person was in the Master Team as well for the trial, and he couldn't hold his place there. Too much for him. I would say that animatronic person for that one. Move on to the next match. We've got Aju's side videos with a screaming red thing. Now, we always like Aju's side videos for his fishing. Adam Billy B go for that, and I'll go for that also. But wait a minute, we haven't seen what his other chap's putting up, because it's a half popper. That means when you can see his top line, but you can't see his bottom line. While Billy will go for the screaming red thing all the time, Sherlocks are not too fond on it. No. They go for the other one. Cyberonic Studios he's up against. The King's Pizzas, Stage 3. 3-0. Whoa, so it falls to me again. And very hard and difficult when they fall to me. This is not the final choice, though, so it could be anything. I'll go for Cyberonic on this one. And we move on to the next one. Stay With Me. Done by Anne Forkin. Now, he's quite new, but it's an animator again, you know, so we know it is. And basically, I don't think he's going to get anywhere. I'm going to probably tell him now he's probably out of the game. Billy went for the other one, I went for the other one, and Sherlocks went for the other one. And the one which he was up against was Mark Juggernuggets, saying goodbye forever to his girlfriend. And I think the other one has girlfriends as well. He puts up girls there sometimes. So that's one's for girls. We went for Mac Jugger Nuggets. Public choice is final. Now fans will be coming out of the woodwork here. Next match we've got Lorma Fred. But he's going to do Ozzy Osbourne's Miracle Man behind the scenes. So a lot will be very interested in that. And me too. Sherlock didn't understand it. Billy's gone for his opponent, Titan Jimmy Collector, with his big mouth Billy Bass regular version. So that's ones each, and now it's up to the Sherlocks to decide. Ain't got a clue. Didn't like fish, and he never seen Ozzy Osbourne. Can I pass this one back to you, he says. Well, I've had my vote. We'll go for Billy's choice. We'll go for Tate and the Jimmy Collector. Big Mouth Billy Bass regular version, but it's not our decision. It's up to the public. We're just giving our predictions. Move on to the next match, and it's Flaming Quilliver 46. Lilo animated singing Reindeer Head. Well, the Sherlock shall like that one. I don't mind a reindeer, even though the one you got his head. And he's up against the Collector Animated Antiques. Spirit of Halloween 2022 prop boxes, leaks, close-up upfront. We like Flaming Quilliver. He's been with us quite a while. Sherlock's and I've been looking at his work. Collector Animated Antiques is fairly new. I don't think so. We'll have to go for Flaming Quilliver. Billy certainly will, even though he's not a fish. He's a deer head. And Sherlock's, well, yeah, I think we're going to have to go for Flaming Quilliver on that one. We move on to the next one. We've got Lost Animals, the funniest animals, Fun with Cats and Dogs 22, up against Ninja Tune. Ninja Tune does the Olafur. Amaral's playing his new track with Odessa live for the first time. Now, this is like a band or a small band or it's a clip from them. It's only 034, so you're not getting a full song or anything. Where Lost Animals tells you stories about animals, cats and dogs and other things. Good length video. Nice. And Ninja Tunes put up quite a few good ones as well over the past time. Well, Lost Animals hasn't always been active, but he's come back with a few lately. One's each in the studio, yeah. For me to decide again. Don't know. Pass it over to the public. I'll go for Lost Animals. Just give them a little chance. That doesn't mean anything. Next matchup is E-Co-op's videos. I remember when E-Co-op's videos sneaked into the top 200. At 200. And then he fell out. That was about Christmas time. E-Co-op's videos. Well, I thought the other one is going to rise. No, he didn't rise. I didn't like him. 4 new for 2022 Home Depot Halloween animatronics from E-Co-op's video. Been around a while. Could take him back before Christmas and that. He's very steady Eddie. He's up against his girlfriend. Or somebody who wants to be his girlfriend. It's Dominic Schmidt. Dominic Schmidt's doing the pretty femboy dancing in SpongeBob pajamas. And that'll keep E-Co-op's videos excited. Sherlock's going for... He likes dancing, Smith, because he got a teddy bear. And Billy Bay's going for... Who's at the moment? E-Co-op's videos. Oh, I'll go for him. And me to decide. It's really the public that's got to decide. Yeah. Go on, I'll give Dominic a chance. Dominic Schmidt. And we move on to the next one. Epic Music Man. We know all the animatricians and the animatronics and the animatrators. But he's now in his new name, Epic Music Man, Spirit of Halloween, Fight 2. But is he going to win this fight? Who's he up against? He's up against Fiji Flower. They do know each other. I'm sure they do. They've both been around quite a while. And Flower, he was in the Master Stream at one time, way back in January or something. He slipped out. Billy B cannot decide. No, sure looks like a little man what he's produced a kind of a teddy or something, you know. Cannot understand Flower's thumbnail placement, but it's Squidward gets Vietnam type flashbacks where he encounters a familiar face. Ooh, don't know. Studio doesn't know. I'd have to go for Fiji Flower on that one, but the public will decide. The next one, Jeremy Lee Pax, a ventriloquist. Oh, I liked a lot of his work, and I liked his drunk uncle entertain the adult crowd, and the adults like him as well. And who's he up against? Mickey Mouse reacts to one of AJ's videos for AJ, a half popper, because you can only see the top line and you can't see the bottom line. And if you bottom top it, you lose the top line and see the bottom line, which is the holiday frog. So now you'll need to backtrack. Haven't done that. And it's Jeremy Lee Pax, ventriloquist, up against the holiday frog. Holiday Frog Mine is another animator, I feel. Jeremy's stood there for years. That's his name, and that's what he goes by. Studio likes Jeremy, does his puppets and that, but they like the Mickey Mouse as well. I'll give him, well, the whole lot of us will give him 2-1 to Jeremy. The next match, we've got Trust in Christ. Oh, sometimes he didn't. He's doing the hoverboard and climbing, interested, 1 life to live, got 2 lives to live. That's your spiritual life, and got to prepare for that now. 11/22/89 to 11/24/89. Trust in Christ. Now he's up against Kali Bakata. A special message from Dr. Levine. I can't say we understand them because we haven't even tried to understand them. It's not our problem to understand them because we can't watch every video or even Trust in Christ. We haven't maybe fully understand some of his videos, but he does quite well in videos. And I mean, I think he's a better one there, you know. Studio doesn't know. Aliens, they don't know. Even aliens cannot reach God in Christ. They're that far away. Why God in Christ is that far away is to keep them away from aliens, because aliens cannot even reach them. That's one thing that aliens cannot do. See, they cannot reach the spiritual side. Go for Trust in Christ with that one. And I think he's getting a clean sweep. Yeah, I think it'll be 3-0. The others are quite happy with that. We don't understand Kali Bakara. He's only been up recently. With next match, we've got Noah Jank. Comes up sometimes. I was really pleased with him one time and doing his videos for him. Noah Jank, Midgie, Net Boys, Night, One Dolph. Although it's DOFE, One Dolphy. That's for Noah Jank. And he's up against that man, who shall remain anonymous. Goofy or Mimi. I suck penis. That's the only video he's got. He's only out to communicate on the channel. That's his only interest. No, we didn't really fancy him. Although we did help him by putting his videos in a row. But I think they'd go for Noah Jank on that one. Well, certainly we have. So there we go with that one. We got the Green Science Boy coming up next. Jimmy 2005, the Blue 34 prototype demo from Green Science Boy. Now, we like Green Science Boy, who boarded the Master Team, had boarded them 1 month, but he just couldn't break them. They held firm against him. And Green Science Boy is up against Ashley Austin's mum. He would love to be up against Ashley Austin's mum. Jimmy Halloween Tornado Globe Pumpkin Lights. The pumpkin lights up the sound, the flying bat and the whirlwind. He'd probably be blown away. But no, Green Science Boy has done some good ones. We liked them. At one time we had him fairly high on that list. Ashley Austin's mum guested in the Master Team as well and fell out. A difficult one. The Sherlocks certainly like the pumpkin lights and the sound of the bats and that. Are you sure about but they like the Blue for flying prototype? I would say one's each and up to me to decide. Don't know. Tricky, very tricky. Based on past form, I probably would have to go for Ashley Austin's mum. Might just shade the Green Science Boy. And but it's up to the public. Crazy Time Theatre, Out of This World, Warwick R.I. We like Crazy Time Theatre. It shows the Chuckies and Adam are very fond of the Chuckies, and a lot of other people are. He's up against So Far So Good. No One Out, Tacos the Bell. The Quest for Jew, Bija Blast, the BB0, Sugar BB Freeze review. They're reviewing all that stuff on So Far So Good. Us in the studio? No, we're going for Chucky. All for Chucky? Yeah, go on, we'll all go for Chucky. A clean sweep there, we'll go for Crazy Time Theatre. Blew him away. The next match is ATGC. Got a fan-made audio number 3, Frosty the Snowman, and they're all like that. Yes, they all agree, they all like that. From ATGC, and he's been with us quite a while also. And he's up against Spitz Louie. Now Spitz Louie wants to sing a little bit. Officer out now. But he's a modern day singer, Spitz Louie. These are not in touch with Spitz Louie's fans. I think we'll go for ATGC, but a close one there, a closer one, maybe 2-1 to ACGC. The next one is Dr. Cocter coming up with his clown mirror demo, and he's up against Meltrick. Meltrick's made his match. Dr. Cocter against Meltrick. Meltrick a test Helene W Pro Rizuki Elja Penany. I hope Dr. Cocter speaks Russian. The doctor says he's coming, Meltrick, but he wants to examine your head. He's coming over there now. He's going to do the clown mirror demo. I've always got a little bit of joke out of Meltrick, but only because I'm creating the jokes. He didn't joke much. Anybody on that one? No, we go on ones each. Made to decide. I'll go Dr. Cocktail on that one. The next one, Megs. 13th of July when she last serviced. I'm going to do some kind of video and thing there. Just says 13th of July. Up against George, 1960, collecting his music. Oh, Megs, I don't think there's much chance there. George, 1960, collecting his music is quite popular on here. With Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Don't Go Away from the 1965 movie. Beach Ball Jersey Boys. So I think we'll be going for the Valley. Yeah, going for George 1960 on that one. StreamYard from Holidays or Us. It's a fish, but didn't say nothing about him. Didn't look like a bass. 4 seconds. Will it really make you happy? You'll probably not see it in time. By the time it loads up, it takes 5 seconds to load up, I think, as far as I know. Load up and it'll be gone. He's up against the Horned Prowler. Don't think he got much chance there. Spirit of Halloween, Crouchy the Clown, animatronic prop. I think Horned Prowler will win that one. Sorry, no chance, Holidays. Horned Prowler, probably. Clean sweep, I think. Yeah, I think 3-0. I think everybody in the studio has agreed that is Horned Prowler. Up to the public, though. Up next comes the teen vlogger. And he's paired against a Jews. Now we do like our Jews, and some of us Sherlocks and Bears and that like the glowing, singing, dancing cactus from Teen Vlogger. But our Jews how to repair the push button on a singing fish, and he does fish as well. Billy will go for that. That's ones each. Tough one for me to decide. Just because I like a lot of our Jews with his fish and that, I'd have to go for him. So there you go. But my decision is not final. Next match, ATV ride and trial. You're going to ride on a quad ride. He's up against Rem, who likes photographs of girls. Circle do dirty. Yes? Sure. Very, very difficult one. Probably the most difficult one we've had to decide. Rem and his girls. Rem's girls. Billy's not interested. Sherlock's not interested. Even the little alien's not interested. Rem's girls. Well, pretty drawings of girls. Drawings of girls. You've got to see them well. I'm more like tracings, of girls and that. As opposed to maybe being real girls, whether they're taken from photographs of real girls, I do not know. But looking pretty in a picture. Want to go for a ride, girl, on a quad bike? ATV riding trail? Do not know. I'm going to go for Rem, though. I'll go for Rem. He does his girls quite well. You do your girls quite well, don't you, Rem? And Rem stands for rapid ear movement. But of course, his are all pictures, so there'll be rapid eye movement. And move on to the next one. That's REM. Move on to the next one. and it's a grave raver. Now, some people are over their heads with grave ravers. They like them. Jack the Grave Raver Lol puts it up, and he's up against Jelly Furby Universe. The Grave Raver Sherlock. He's all right. Fish? No. Stand up with the grave. Alien? No. Stand up with the grave. Not one in the grave. Nobody alive wants in the grave, says the alien. To the one that need jelly, then. Yeah. Well, they want to rub a bit on the head, don't they? It's not grease these days, you know. It's a nice hair gel. Oh, yeah. Oh, you'll be smelling lovely. Jelly Furby Universe. Plenty jelly in the universe, is the alien? Yes. Some of these planets are just like jelly in the far distance. They just bounce about. They're like soft rubber balls. Jelly Furby Universe, bet you don't have these emails. Nah. Okay, we'll go for jelly on that one. The next one, Jimmy Addiction. Party City animatronic. Light up. The Creeps 6 foot. Halloween decoration new for 2022. Now we do know Jimmy Addiction been up quite a long while with us, you know. But he's got a toughie here. A toughie. He's up against Haunt World. I Stole Brick Thunder's Colossus script giveaway winner. Is he going to be the giveaway winner? I don't know. I favour Jimmy Addiction. He's not fish, so he'll not have him. He's not a little soft toy. They're both Halloweened. But we'll leave that one to the public. We cannot. We've got to make a decision. Okay. We'll go for Jimmy Addiction and the public can decide that one. And move on to the next one. It's Tubbytronics Productions. Vlog 7, Amusements of Wonder. Nobel's Amusement Park Vlog winning a giant Pikachu plush. Now the Sherlocks love them. And he's up against Dr. Halloween. Now we like the Doctor. We often say the Doctor is coming. But you've got to pay him cash. Your video man is coming. Me. I make videos, but you've got to pay me cash. Come on, if you want any videos made, you've got to pay me cash. I'm doing a business, a job. Tubbytronics Productions against Dr. Halloween. Sure looks like that one. Billy, not too fussed on either of them. Aliens? It looks like me, says in yellow. I don't know. Go on, we'll go for Dr. Halloween. Move on to the next one, Frosty, the Jimmy Collector 509 for the Jimmy animatronic outlet, and he's up against Pilgrim, Wrecking Havoc, and please donate, and I wouldn't to that if he's Wrecking Havoc. And we don't want anything to do with Wrecking Havoc. I don't think the order is out for that in the studio. They like Frosty, the Jimmy Collector 509. So we would say he won that one. And I think it's a clean sweep because nobody's having anything to do with Pilgrim. The Dubstep Dodge. Journey. Yeah, Journey's a very good band. Guitar solo, Wheel in the Sky, live at the Climate Pledge Arena, Seattle, Western America. It was this year as well, 3/28/22. And he's up against another musical one. A musical match. He's up against Oingo Razor. Oh, he'll cut his throat. Oingo Boingo, 1983, interviewing song. It echoes the bananas all upskill and echoed the bunnymen as well. No, you got no chance there. Johnny is a very good band, dubstep, but we do like Ongo Bongo on here. We did have supporting them on the Master Streamers, and that'll mean a lot, I think. But we'll give them 2-1. We'll give them 2-1 to Ongo Razor. The Jimmy Lover, Jimmy Big Head Skeleton Review, 2 from 2 lot. The Jimmy Lover and the Sherlocks are not like them kind of things. Aliens willing to go with them. Billy, not so sure about them. Briddeck's Archive is his match. Rubber Snowman gets pushed down the stairs when he's on low batteries. They do like Rubber Snowman. I do like them. It's a draw. They can't decide. Push it over to me. I can't decide. Go for the Jimmy Lover. The next match is Meatball, Johnny's MC Pittman. Not much for the Pittman these days. They don't really get much of messages and that. I think few Pittman left, but there is Pitts and there is Pittman. The Message, unreleased. I mean, I'm talking about here. Of course, in some other part of the world, I'm still mining. Meatball. That was a half popper as well. Meatball up against the Jimmy 2002 Spinning Snowflake Frosty the Snowman. Well, they doesn't understand anything about Pittman, the Message, Meatball. Nah. So they're going to go for the other one, which is the unofficial Frosty Collector 78. But our decision is not final. We're going to put them to the public. They'll see them on the list here, and you will be able to see yours as well. The next one is the Rock of Fire, the last CAI tour, part 2. Now remember, this is only the first round. There's other rounds to come. It's a knockout trophy. Rock of Fire is up against a fan, Among Us Funny. He likes funny things. Well, we cannot keep him funny all the time. Perhaps the Rock of Fire might be able to. Ooh, I don't know. And many Rock of Fires, and the Rock of Fire name is really, it's stretching them because there's other Rock of Fires that we do know. We didn't really know this Rock of Fire too much, as well as we know the other Rock of Fires, Boy, and that, Rock of Fire Man, Robotics. The fan, difficult because he didn't put a lot up, you know. I don't know. They don't know. They're stuck. I'll just vote for the fan, then. We'll go for the fan. It's close, though. I'd say 2-1. Move on to the next one. Sardonyx Halloween. He reviews Lowe's 2022 props in the Halloween news. And he's up against Jack Tutorial. I think you met your match, Jack. When you slap the slipper to the wrong direction, then the slipper will come back and slap you in the face. You try it. Bend. Pump. If you get close enough up to his soul, there you go, Jack the Slipper. No, Jack Tutorial. He's been up a lot with us, but so is Sardonyx Halloween. I'd probably have to say Sardonyx Halloween for that one. But it might be closer. One of them, and you might think it might be closer than what you think. Bo Chirex Kim on the 8th of July 2022. Never had one. It's a repopper with a repopper name and his animatronics and animatraders, and I don't know. He's up against the Rockefeller man, and I don't think he's got no chance. And neither do the other in the studio. Rockefeller man's going to do an update on Duke. Huh. Not least the other man in emergency. No, I think it's a Rockefeller man for that one. The next one, GM811 Collections, Frosty the Snowman on low batteries. Up against Sponge Crash 93, Rare SpongeBob SquarePants, Talking 7-inch plush by Colourbox. It's for you Sherlocks, because you like both ones, you know. GM811 Collections used to be with us, higher up in Master Streamers. He slipped. I'll probably just have to give it to him then. GM811 Collections. But public decision is final. The next one, Klinsky with his happy 707 day. Oh, he didn't do too much, but he's up against Cool Coil, who he never really does a lot neither, and then he comes away with a sprint. Welcome to Spirit. Cool Coil, Klinsky. Whew, tough. Go for Cool Coil. After 1G would make it 2-1. Deep Adventures, Lemongrass, the Fifth Dimension. Yeah, we know all about the Fifth Dimension. Let the Sun Shine In, Aquarius, Wedding Bell Blues, Deep Adventures. He's up against Seb's Workshop. I do believe there's a misrunction there. Because I knew there was one, he had to come out. But it's where to put him, you know. Yours do take a little bit of time. That was Deep Adventures. And he's up against the Piano Man's Bird. Because Seb shouldn't have been there, because of all he's done Seb. We knew we had a few there to watch out for. Piano Man's Bird. Who I don't know a lot about him myself as last week and was a guest of the day. Deep Adventures has not been around too long neither. One does Bob Dylan type things in Madison Square. That's Piano Man's Bird. Lemongrass, the Fifth Dimension. Ibbot's Music by Deep Adventures. Go with Deep Adventures on that one, but our decision is not final. People need to see the videos and that. Going for the Rockefeller Lover next. Close up with Rolf and Earl Show. Rockefeller Lover. Against, we can't even say his name, but we did like The Sunburn by Muse. And of course, we're going to get Sunburned in the next few days, get our backing track. But this is by Kashun Nikoyo Kastrakasani. I think we'll go for Rockefeller Lover on that one. We've got Joni from the Vlog. Hi guys, I'm fine and I'm rocking. I'm 32 long. Up against Raymond Halloween. Spirit of Halloween, Tabletop Jumping Spider. Well, I don't know Joni's from the Vlog. She's just really saying hi to her friends and hi to anybody that wants to say hi to her. Hi there, Joni from the Vlog. Raymond Halloween. He's doing the Spirit of Halloween, Tabletop Jumping Spider. Well, I don't know. We'll side by Joni from the Vlog on that one. But our decision is not final, and it's going to depend on the public. I see the F5E with the V's MiG-23, the War Thunder Ace half popping at the bottom. And then pop it up to the top and you'll see it's by Betelgeuse. And Betelgeuse is up against Cold CSD, Middle West Borders. I think they're both involved in a war. Betelgeuse. Haven't had much to do with him. He pops occasionally. Cold CSD didn't do much either. There's two guys busy fighting a war. How can we decide? We'll go for Cold CSD. He's been here a while. Our decision is not final. Next one, Randy Lent. Cubo Extravaganza, question and answer, 7 foot. Schuberkegan, 9100. Randy Lent is up against Guitar Man 0521. He's doing Diamond Head Junior, or he's a junior in Chinese, right? And then a junior. Diamond Head Pipeline. Yes. Well, I'm sure I don't know. The band Diamond Head, yeah, quite nice to listen to. Don't know what Randy's locking on about. He does Cuddland video, Cubo Extravaganza. I'd have to go for the Guitar Man, 0521 on that one. I've got the Molten Gentleman that's coming up next, Maligula edit. And he's up against Garrett Thompson. So transitions are a thing on YouTube. Nice to see Garrett Thompson there. I'm not sure about the Molten Gentleman. I don't know what he did. I just see his videos entitled, there he goes. I'll say Garrett Thompson for that one. I've got Diamond Animatronics 2, Fixed Curtains, Billy Bob's Wonderland. I'm pleased to fix the curtains, because when Billy Bob bent down, you could see his backside. Right, just that's what I say. Scott is back. Yes. He's got a hard hat on. He's got something in his hand. He's the Zombie Lex. Diamond Animatronics against Zombie Lex. I must say I really don't know much about Diamond Animatronics. Billy Bass likes him. We'll go once each, and for me to decide, Zombie Lex, go on, and I'll give it to him. Flary the Cat compilation video for Mini Portfolio. Up against MT Creations. I was really excited for Stranger Things, she was on here, so I made this animation. He's done a lot of creations, MT Creations. I don't know, they fall to bits after a while. Flary the Cat, fairly new, but gets a vote from Sherlock. Don't know whether we can be serious. MT Creations will go for Yeet 112. Footage of Technoblade's Roadblock's funeral. Probably a lot of people are interested in that, but a lot of people are interested in Chilling Props, who is up against Evelyn Help, or if he gets Evelyn to help him. And he's been on the Master Streamers. Oh, I'm afraid he's going to cut you there. Yeet 112 up against Chilling Props. Chilling Props with Evelyn to help him. You got a secret weapon there, Yeet. I think Chilling Props is winning that one. Fantastic. Got the Spirit of Halloween 2012, the Poppin' Goblin. Animated Halloween prop, and sure looks like him. Fantastic is up against RD. When he serviced here, he had a girl. A girl said with grey hair. I'm not sure was she in the bath or what. Anyway, had an RD on the 8th of February 2022. He's not done a lot, he just does the one occasionally. We'd have to go for Fantastic on that one. The next one, Mr. Sink against the Holiday Frog. The Holiday Frog's become quite popular on here. They like Dandy animated singing dance idols, Snowman Demo. Mr. Singer used to follow his career very, very well, but he then had a spell where he went off. It's here, Cuphead Delicious Last Course, gameplay. I'll take Mr. Sink. Snow Business, Jimmy Animated Kid Skellington Gotta Go remake was once in the Master Stream as Snow Business. And this is the funny one because the man is up against is Fats' Pizza Safari. He was in the Master Streamers as well. He was in there about April and it's about somewhere about January for Snow Business. Snow Business has got a Jimmy Animated Kid Skellington. Fats has got a short interview with Jack Turner. Make a Fair. And that's probably swung it just our way anyway. We'll go for Snow Business. We don't understand Jack Turner. No. Well, we haven't heard his video. I can't do note about that now. It's only a small video. Public's got to play them. Public's got to decide. Rockafire Robotics, Chuck E. Cheese in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Dog Days of Summer. Florence and the Machine, I think. Up against Kmart, Sydney Hall, I'm a Lover. BW The Weekend. Shrine. Rockafire Robotics has been around quite a while with us. We'll give it to him. It doesn't matter much on the score. We just... Halahumaka Studios up against Culex. Now, Halahumaka doesn't surface very regular, but then he does surface put a few up. Culex, he's only got the one. Halahumaka Studios doing record one. Culex is only doing the one video. He's got skin change and free build. Fortnite. We'd have to go for Halahumaka Studios. Aiden Myers is not regular neither. New Halloween animatronic tomorrow. Big day for Halloween fans. Aiden Myers in the next one. Up against the Horned Prowler. Spirit of Halloween Harvester animatronics Scarecrow prop. We're giving it to the Horned Prowler. We're trying to push on. There's a lot to do, you know. Weber Fiestas 33 in the Nuna Casa Obercuento in Spanish. Weber Fiesta against Stranger Things with his Rob Hin. Cannot decide that one. There's no fishy, there's no bears. I don't know. Just plump for something again. Just do Stranger Things. The public will decide. And next up, we got the Funky Frogs Dude against Mad Endo 456. Mad Endo, I got a feeling, Rockafire remake, and the Funky Frogs Dude, random live out of unadulterated boredom. He shows a little fish. A little fish is popular. It's a good long video. Magendo or Funky Frogs Dude? Go on for Funky Frogs Dude. Go for Funky Frogs Dude. Right on. You got Looney Bird popping up next. PUB, your favourite Rockafire animatronic. is Looney Bird. He's up against David Mason. That's David Mason with 1,475 people sat in my Ferrari. Yes, you could have more than that. Yes, just sit 4 in and then sit another 4 in and then sit another 4 in, then sit another. You just keep going. I am over 26,000 now, mind David, as I just keep going. I stick another 50 odd in, I stick another 50 odd in. Same with David's Ferrari, but he just wants to see you. And I think he won that one. But they like Looney Bird here. Did we give that to David Mason? It was very close. Sherlock wants Looney Bird. Is there a dispute on? Billy can't decide and not on any phase. Okay, Sherlock wants Looney Bird, so we're going to have to go for Looney Bird in the studio here, but the public will decide. Lakeway 44, Tracy Tree, animatronic at the Rain Forest Cafe, up against a Jews. Now, we do like a Jews videos, Big Mouth Billy Bands, Bones, high quality, Billy's going for that. They're supporting them, but they like the Tracy Tree, Sherlock's. For me, I cannot decide. I go for our Jews because you've been with us quite a while. Collector Studios up against Lewis Master. Frosty, the Snowman gets a Frosty from Collector. And Lewis Master, who's always popular with us, and the Gilla Al Power Robot General 1, the red version after repairs. Do not know. Again, do not know. Just plump for Lewis Master if you do not know. If you do not know, it's a draw, and people will decide. And we've got a VT, I think, there. VT4, but half popping. That means you'll have to come back down to the bottom again. Jemmy 2009, 10, Big Mouth Billy Bass, Stocking Singing Fish replica from VT4. And he's up against the Furby Man, the Bubble Bopper, the Singing Humpback Whaler. We like him, but we like both these, you know. We like both these. Put that one down as a draw as well. Public will decide. I don't know why we're deciding in the studio. I just thought it would be something to amuse us. But we've got to push on now, because there's a lot on here to do. 266, I think I've got. LaQuise Collection, Blue Ridge designed, Blue Sky Bear, and he's up against Best Gameplay. Scary Teacher 3D, new update 2022, new chapter. Not sure average squad, that's not Bunny. Go to the next match, and it's Squeaker Busters 2. I can't listen to this. It's up against Where's Most. Oh, wait. He's on about Dr. Vince Nakotra. Don't know him. Just side with Squeaker Busters. Hornzilla, the Forest Demon, the demo filmed in the forest, Spirit of Halloween. That should be good enough for them. He's up against Bernard Manning, a lunatic asylum joke from Bert Smith. I think that'll kill off old Bert there. In the Titanic Fog, 9 Inch Nails versus the Rainbow Multiple Eden Project Cornwall. And he's up against Lego Gun with Chris. First time playing card. Have to be Titanic Fog, I think. Catch Paw, Brit Floyd, Monkey, Money, Twizzler and Theatre, up against Collectible Animated Antiques, which is Jemmy Frogs. They like Jemmy Frogs. Don't know about the Brit Floyd. Should have gone for that one. I wasn't going to do all this in one day because I know the other part of the show is suffering. Jake the Jemmy Collector, but I might as well go through now. Jake the Jemmy Collector in the next one. Jake the Jemmy Collector said in the next one. With Michael Myers animatronics up against the Forest Kid. Playing Planet Caravan Black Sabbath. Beach Bear comes next to Billy Bob's Wonderland. And he's up against Rubber Revolver. Devo, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Stone Song. And Gisley is up next with a Red Rings EP full album against Ollie Keys' remix, James Bond 007 theme remix. Got Chris the Prop Collector, Open Tears with Open Tears 2. Got him up against Arx Trex, I don't know. Fortnite with 2 kids. Chris the Prop Collector for that one. Angelina against Suku the Sage Yuku. True Draco Kahlo Profile. Can't say out about him. I don't even say out good about him. There's Angelina. Yes, the heads are stuff used in that Mimi thing I did in January. She didn't surface often, no. But put pictures up of Angelina. So there you go. And we've got Chitulu, which you can't even really pronounce in there. Come Down by the Bush. Acoustic cover, but they know themselves and their friends know who they are. He's up against Job Productions. One friend who takes it too far. Podcast, funny, comedy, dark humor. Decide for yourself. The next match is Spirit Fanboy 35 up against Leo Stack. We like Leo Stack with his flying singing duck. We've got Curious next for Life 08. Overwatch. This sounds good. Meditation, 10 minutes of sleep. Elutron has been archived. The final channel update of Elutron. You begin the one called Doggo. Just a friendly video. Washburton Billy. Don't get too far away from the major prep. And got a little piano. Invention number 8 F major by Bach. On piano. The next one is Stonecrop up against the Razvodge PW. Don't know who to choose. Choose for yourself. The next one is the dumb SpongeBob kid. And we can't pronounce his name. Because I think I read MWMWMW about 1,000 times. We'll get some lapas here, but I'll just go through them even if they're all lapas. That means he'd been up before. He'd been unexpectedly left on. I say I was thinking about Skull Cream. Well, I did have him up, you know. If anybody does get a second mention, it's the first one that counts. Halloween Fan 101 up against Donald Duck Official. who Donald Duck in his previous life was with us on the. Cannot decide it, though. I'm just going to throw it open for public decision. Winning Rook was Henchman Gaming, Cool Coil, with its moment time. Peter Taylor on the 29th of May. LI, the first 5 digits to pass Yummy Yorkie, Glamour Sewer Tour, and the next one up against Colorac. We've got an animatronic builder update against Eric the Fish Guy. We've got Beach Bear up against Free No Shoes and Tall Hearts. Got a Rubber Revolver up against Umdreshiwe Bashashima. We've got Big Donkers up against Buddy Billy 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 Daw to Buddy 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 Daw. And we've got a Japanese breakfast. We've got a Japanese breakfast against the Title Interference 51. We've got Drip Control against Stranger Things. We've got Archives against CAC 26. And so I'm just going to do the next ones for you. Spirit Fanboy 35 with Title Interference 51. Chase Temple with Open by Genesis. Richard Deal with Nick Archer. Horn Tabulous with Chance. Lord Miller with William Condon. Den York Lebending with Jimmy Maha. Wow Squad Network with Joshua Bin. Maganashi Oyuan 41 with No Way. Robbie Dude with Air Nomadic. That Boy Vinny with Erin McGraw. Mono with the Connor Besterary. Victor's Extras with Jago. A-Class with Administration Sashel TV. NXT with Scott Dunlop. Spiffy Fish with Max in City. BVH with the 3 Unlimited 2. Iron Maiden and more with Mr. Snow Collector. Sir Quaxalot with the London Sounds. Jurassic Amon with the TV Splendor. Mr. Mile 1972 with the Animatronic Productions. Matty DeGrasse 1 with Ash. Sunrise Sunset with Rockefeller MMBB. Bath Vader Halloween with Ashley Ogben there. Mr. Rubbish with MC Shaggy's Well Adventures. Oingo Boingo on his own with PSC Music. 4. Trabin Maxima with Octus Way. Ebenezer. Paws and Pals. Collector Snowman with Ice Star. Phil with Peppy. Mono Mr. Scruff. Terry P Music with Mr. Animatronic Collector. Coming towards an end. Arts and Culture Doc changed names, a lot of these. Top Collie with Colin Fritz. Lewis Stark. Discontinue channel. 1969 the Ford, F100. Finally Scooby Cube. with the China Fake channel. Now that's a good one for you today. It sent the whole thing into a spin. And there you are. So I'll leave this to go under the master streamers.